Outside we go. This is quite bright. Wow.
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to read.
Oh cool, you can do the Quidditch pitch from here. Is that a flue powder?
Handy resource indeed. Your
Flying class lawn. Okay. This is quite a ways to go. Beast classroom, okay. This is all clearly further in game. Oh, that's the owlry. Okay. Trying to figure out what the heck this was. I'm actually thinking I should do her thing maybe last. Okay. Hogwarts map. Let's do Herbology class. This could be very handy.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's good Black's children are too young.
Yeah, let's begin.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to
Garlic,
see you
oh
again,
my
Lenora
god.
dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
sweet.
it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake
Oh
fruit.
no, we're doing mandrakes.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Oh, we're not using...
Now,
That's what we're
everyone,
using?
grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
How about no? Why am I doing this? Why do we do them all simultaneously? Oh god. Why do we...
Place your mandrake in the new pot and patch out the soil.
Maybe we should do them one at a
soil
time.
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Hippogriffs, oh.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went deaf.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Cool. Dittany. Okay, cool.
Well done!
Takes 10
Once
minutes.
it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Am I meeting another student?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Oh, so this is somebody new. Would you let me past, please?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, no. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Leviosa!
Oh, there we go. I did not know about this wheel.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a
Okay,
fight.
so you're like the
I'm not saying you can't do it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
So he's like the Neville Longbottom of the game. Okay. I suppose they could come in handy. Sure, but that's just dummy. I was imagining it already. These are technically our bombs in this game, I guess, and I've never used bombs. I just never... sure, but that's a dummy. Like,
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your
okay,
time.
so...
I'll see you back in class.
Head back, I guess.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Sure, I'll just please her.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
New quest, huh? Potions class, okay. I should check my gear because there was some stuff though that was locked at level 10. Did I check it out? Oh, I did not expect that to be that deep. Damn, so you can see the root system? Okay. So... there we go. I did not expect to see the root system down there, but... anywho...
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Great Hall. I spit out.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
there you are.
Our neighbor at home knows someone.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur.
Let me tell
Thought
you.
you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Oh, a potion that I've desperately needed for ages. kitty. That was an aggressive meow.
Anyone in the wizarding world could outdo the best a muggle has to offer anyway.
Aha. Okay, so it needs to be that one. And then I don't know where the bottom one is, but it's 4 and unicorn is 1. So 5. So if it's 5, then you need 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it needs to be the squid. Oh, it's right here. Aha. Yet another one. Crimson Quidditch gloves. I like the sound of that. Ooh. House collection item. Oof. Bad day, buddy. Bad day. What did I need? Quest. Assignments. What is the assignment? Successfully avoid enemy by dodge. Relationship side.
Professor Howard's going to quiz us. Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that.
Oh, here you are. Okay, let's unlock this thing. I love that it just says slap. Nope. There we go. House token, and I can't access that yet.
Revelio.
Oh, date December 31st, 1875. Or office subject. Borgin and Burks. Okay. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside the ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the newest addition. Further instructions to follow. Interesting. Here's an aura. Cool. Okay, well. Is there anything cool to look at? Was this something right here? There we go. Auras comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. The Auras badge belongs to Professor Sharp. So they're like the police? I never viewed them that way though. Like in the books, I never really... They technically are in a way like wizard police.
Revelio.
I love how I just sleep on the ground.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Oh,
Mr.
good.
Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay. This has to be very careful. Okay, gotta be careful about it. Cool.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Cool.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say
Yeah.
that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Oh,
you remember
dear.
me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure, I'll get him that feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I may end up regretting this.
Keep your potion station organized.
Fur. These are quite large ingredients.
Remember,
I
precision
could
is key
regret
in
this.
brewing potions.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I don't know why I enabled a Weasley to commit mischief. I don't know what I was thinking.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Ooh, not good. Cool. So I need to do an endurance. Brewing. Okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Oof.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oops.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Oops. Should I just say I'm sorry about that? Should I just admit it? He knows, so I might as well
I'm sorry,
not.
Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, I'm not
Hope
going to
Sharp
help you
wasn't
again.
too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Revelio.
Well, we've already needed it multiple times.
Professor...
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Mhm.
I think there
You
were
can't
dog's eggs as well.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Cool, so what quest do I have now? So I have that. The assignment. Just give a place on the map. Okay, so spell casting practice. I think I'll just walk there so I can run into other things to grab, because I know like teleporting is great, but if I want to get some of the loot that's spread around the castle, I'm gonna need to run around a little bit. Oh god, you scared me, Peeves.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole?
Oof.
As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Just left the books.
Oh.
I'm out of gear slots, ugh. Nope. Worn Quidditch uniform.
Incendio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Statue depicts the wizard, Launch the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Lumos.
What the heck? What just happened? Ooh, random. Whoa. That is so random. and weird. Well, I might as well check out the top of this tower.
And another, yes, another inflating charm. How many times do I have to tell you not to use it on other people?
Ooh, the howler.
And you've let yourself down. But nobody can let Mrs. Doraway down. And it's all your fault.
Oof, the raspberries at the end. Thieves, ugh.
Revelio.
Hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeydukes. It can only be accessed using a particular charm.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Okay, cool. So I found the secret passageway.
Pay particular attention to the strings in this next piece.
Reparo. Revelio.
This map depicts Hogwartshire, I don't know how to say it, a region in Scotland which contains the native home of Iberian Black Dragon. Oh, okay, so it's showing the place where a certain dragon lives. Aw.